Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to be playing Madden 26 once again as the Jets. Now, if you don't remember, for a recap, let's just click on this. We have Devon Witherspoon, we won our second ever Super Bowl, and I finally beat my arch nemesis, which is also my favorite team. The Green Bay Packers. Look at the picture. We played against the Dolphins, which the Dolphins suck, so that was an easy win for us. Then we had to face the 15-2 Ravens. We took care of them, and the Bills was scary because I didn't play that, and we won 27-26. I played the Super Bowl. We ended up winning 30-26. Now, I'm not sure. Okay, they did almost complete a comeback, but we held on. Because if we didn't score that touchdown, because I'm pretty sure it was 26-23 or 23-23, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not taking the loss here. Ooh, Jack Sawyer. Wait, let me check what my defensive line is. I forgot what this franchise was. I haven't played this in like a week. I would definitely take Jack Sawyer. I'm fine with that. I'll take Jack Sawyer over that for that. Alright, Mr. Editor, cut this part out. Alright. Cut this part out. I'm like 99% sure that the first game of the season is always Thursday night primetime. Or maybe it's Monday Night Football. Also, in the description of this video, you might get like a 10-second sneak peek of the edit that's coming out, the earlier one on Sunday. I should have let that play out, because now we have to play defense, I think. No. 3rd and 1. I'm going to try to hit Gilkey. Who the heck? Gilkey. That was not a good decision. It's only 4th and 1. You got to take the risk. What? That's some sort of PI. That's some sort of PI. Garrett Wilson. Oh, never mind. I can't hit him on a zig. Maybe Mason Taylor will get open. That's Mason Taylor, right? Or am I dumb? Nope, that's Taylor. And he dropped it. I'll hit that. Can I get it? Garrett Wilson, let's go. Terrible. Where I thought he was a star. I'm probably wrong. Or maybe he gained it somehow. How would that have happened? Don't think you're going to get that one, buddy. All right, Jack. Let's go. Jack the Ripper. Yeah. This will probably come out at like 9 o'clock tomorrow. Yes, it is Wednesday, and I'm recording a video that's coming out on Thursday. That's very dangerous. Whoa, what a selly. We're supposed to suck. Oh, shit. Go. Go, Garrett. Go. That's not Garrett. What am I talking about? That's Brees. Brees Hall. But it wasn't. And no, it's not just like, you know, the default thing that's there. Like Kiwi Spike when there's 1 second left in the first half. Or even in the game. You have to find it. It's better to put Sim on and let the Sim do it. This is actually a fairly fair game. Fairly fair game. This is a fairly even game. Oh, we're returning it. I like that. I'm your hate. I'm your hate when you want love. Pay the price. Pay for nothing's fair. This is incredible. Who is that guy? Osgood? Maybe I do need the Russian accent to say that name. Oh, beautiful. Osgood just hurled the man into the end zone. I lied about not doing the Russian. Who was that guy? Shaquille O'Neal? Jamal Osgood. Sounds not like a real person. Oh, he hurled Trent McDuffie, who's not even on the Chiefs in 2026. He's on the Rams. I need a different song. And I'm not locked in. Oh. Okay. I skipped it, and then a better song came on. Way better. Come on, Jack the Ripper. Let's go. Jack the Ripper is not doing too well in his first game as a Jet. You may be wondering why I'm calling him Jack the Ripper. I've got no clue. I've got news for you. I just talk. I don't think about what I say, I just say it. And then it becomes something funny and I say it again. Or actually, maybe it would be funnier in Russian if I said Jack the Ripper constantly in this accent. I can't even do Russian very well. I don't sound Russian at all. Please. Yes! Let's go. Is that Sauce Gardner? Wait, did I not trade him away? Wait a second. Oh, Devon Witherspoon, I forgot. Somewhere I belong. I didn't turn fast enough, and that is roughing the kicker, by the way. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, they didn't call it for the first time ever in Madden history. I want to play. Help. I want to... Oh, okay. Okay. We're most likely safe. Unless I have another historic choke, like I did on stream. Oh. We've won this game. Please? Yeah, we won this game. I usually play the moments in these, and yeah, I played the best moments of my life. And tell me why that guy, I forgot his name already. Who's number 3? James Oswell? Is that his name? I don't remember. I'm gonna feel like an idiot when I'm editing this. But Jamal Oswell, right? I'm not sure. Why didn't I check it? What? I have a question, and then I have the answers at my fingertips, and I don't answer the question. Oh, well, Jack Sawyer's on the trade block? That's kind of weird. Thought he was on my team, not the Steelers. Okay, so I think it's James Osgood, not Oswell. What am I doing? It's in stats. James Osgood? Is that right? Jamal from Washington State? Oh, he's a 75 rated. He's actually not bad. 91 speed. Top 100 receiver. I like a lot of stuff about him. You know what? Welcome to the team, buddy. Welcome to the team. You're going to become the best route runner there ever was. Now, I'm looking at this Packers team that we've beat in the Super Bowl, and I'm questioning how. How did Leo Chanel get this good? How did Baron Sorrell get this good? How did Xavier McKinney lose his X Factor? How did Edgerrin Cooper get this good? How did Jordan Love get this much better in one season? How did Quay Walker get this much better in one season? And how did Matthew Golden win Offensive Rookie of the Year and go to 88 in one single season? That is insane, which I don't really like. We started 3-0, and we've dropped 4 in a row. We lost to the Packers, which we beat in the Super Bowl. And we lost to the Bears. The Bears. Okay, we're cooked. If we're losing to the Bears, we are just destroy the entire franchise. It's gone. It's done. Game I play. I realize I've done a Jets and a Dolphins franchise. Well, I did the Dolphins franchise. That's going to come out today. Well, today as in the day that this drops. I'm recording this Wednesday. Okay, I like this song. That means I'm going to get fired up and we're going to win this. But he might be doing better. Also, I changed Drake London to number 14 because I didn't like number 86 on him. Jamal Osgood, he scored a touchdown on his first ever play in the moment. That's where he wasn't a 90 before. That's where he was like an 86. Oh my God, Drake London. Get the touchdown in your first game wearing number 14, and he does. Smith is your OC. Oh my God, Jameson Williams just ran straight through us. And a really good throw. That's kind of how he's going. Oh, wide open Garrett Wilson. Gonna get a huge chunk of yards, and he's gonna make the juke move. Gonna sell you into the end zone. Wow, this game got out of hand really fast. Time to run the football. I realize I don't do that much. Depends on the franchise. If I have a good receiver, or good receivers, plural, then I don't run the ball as much. But Breece Hall is kind of a beast. I should use him more. The other thing is, every single time I use him, he seems to get injured. And now we're in the red zone. This is my moment to shine with Breece. Touchdown. The Lions just cannot stop the Jets. I never thought that I'd say anybody can't stop the Jets, but apparently the Detroit Lions can't stop the Jets. Which, 15 years ago, that would make sense. But in the current day, that does not. 15 years ago, the Jets were decent, and the Lions were bad. Now the Lions are really good, and the Jets are really bad. Well, I guess in this franchise, the Jets just won the Super Bowl, so they're not really bad. But 10 years ago, if you go to only 10 years ago, then both teams were just terrible. I don't care what you say. The Lions were not very good. If you were a fan of any NFC North team, you were never afraid of the Lions. The only years you've ever been afraid of the Lions were 2023 and 2024. Maybe 2012 if you count Megatron, if you're like the offense is scary with Megatron. But you've never been scared of the Detroit Lions as an overall team. But now they have Aiden Hutchinson. And they got a great secondary besides Terry and Arnold, which the only thing he could lock up was himself. Oh, what are we doing? Detroit, are you going to put up a fight? Or are you gonna let me have my way with you? Okay, they're gonna put up a fight, it looks like. I say that as we are literally doubling their score. So today I'm gonna have to record Retro Bowl and I'm gonna do the Halo video, which is gonna come up Friday. Oh, Amon Ra almost had that on 4th and long. Why am I getting the ball in second? We got this far in like 10 seconds. Maybe I was just glazing the Lions defense for no reason. But in real life, I feel like the Lions defense is way better than this. I just told you to go run a route and you just didn't listen. I just told you to go run a route and you didn't listen. There you go. That's the route you're supposed to run. Touchdown. This is the most, like, insane game ever. Besides the one with the Bills. I think it was the Dolphins for that, though. Oh, I missed the tackle. I missed another. JMO. I did not consent to that. You know what? Let's let him have fun. Pretty sounds. Until the wide open wide receiver on the left. Double wide receiver 2 and okay, never mind. Double wide receiver 2 and leave Amon-Ra uncovered. And if he throws to Jamison Williams, I will be insanely mad. I didn't mean double wide receiver 1. Oh wait, Amon-Ra is not the wide receiver 1. Well, that's a mistake by the Lions. They called that out. For Juju? Wait, that's in bounds. What are they talking about? Lions fans really know what it's like to experience heartbreak due to referees. Oh, okay, never mind. They're going to get it overturned. I don't feel bad anymore. Okay, I'm back to feeling bad. What is this refereeing? I'm not saying that they would have won it off of that, but I don't know who this guy is, but I like his name, Dorian Felix. And we're up 63-35, so I think I got time to mess around. How am I getting this much yards off a fullback dive? That was just terrible. What? Okay, let me lock in. Osgood, you're going straight to the end zone. London, I'm gonna have you run a post towards Osgood. My goal is to try to hit Wilson, but that's probably not gonna happen. Nope. And I got sacked. I tried to throw a circle before I got sacked, but it didn't happen. I'll go a deep cross route. I'm not really sure what's going on. Oh, I didn't even see him get disengaged from his guy. The Lions kind of dominated me at the end. I was like, where's the fight? And yes, I do play an all-pro arcade. Don't make fun of me. I play an arcade because it makes plays bigger and it makes it more interesting for the videos. Baron, what a funny name. Wow, that's a pick. Good job, Jared. You ruined your touchdown to interception ratio. And gave Devin Witherspoon an interception. That is one of the biggest blowouts I've ever seen in my life. I decided I'm not going to play against the Bills, and I just kind of want to sim to the playoffs and see what happens. We're probably going to miss. We're 4-4. If we make the playoffs, I'll be very happy. I did lead us to a very, very convincing victory over the Lions, so hopefully we'll follow that trajectory and we will go 13-4 and we won't lose another game. But knowing that we're the Jets, we're probably going to go 4-13. Starting a season 3-0 is never a good sign, at least for the Jets. That we went 6-3 to finish the season. Well, technically 7-3. Because I played a game and won it for us, but let's see what happens in the wild card this year. Will we lose to the Bills? Probably. We did end up losing. But that's all right. We had an amazing offense and a very, very mediocre defense. And by mediocre, I mean mostly terrible. Excuse me, who is D. Phillips? Dalton Phillips of the Rams. Huh. Well, that's funny. Tank Dell led in receiving it. Let's see who is in it and who wins it. Packers, Ravens. Do the Packers just have a gene that forces them to go to the Super Bowl? How did a middle linebacker lead the league in interceptions? And Max Crosby had 23 sacks. Just ignore that. Joe Burrow had 5,200 yards, 48 touchdowns. Average season. Average. You have a rookie passing for 4,500 yards and 34 touchdowns as well. Devon Vele is Offensive Player of the Year. Not Jamar Chase, who was number 1 in touchdowns and number 2 in receiving yards, while only playing 14 games, I think. Was it 14 or 15? I don't remember. But Devon Vele, he wins it somehow. That's annoying. Will the Packers defeat the Ravens and win their 14th NFL title? Or will they have another loss on their record? They will get their 14th World Championship after the 14th evading them the year prior. With Lamar Jackson as MVP in 2025 And Joe Burrow is MVP in 2026. It's surprising that Dalton Phillips didn't win like Offensive Player of the Year or something. Wait, I thought Devon Vele won it. How did Joe Burrow also win Offensive Player of the Year if Devon Vele won it? I don't know. Phillip Rivers retired. Cameron Hayward retired. Laramie Tunsil, no. Aaron Rodgers, no. Chris Jones, no. Yes, Devon Vele is the Offensive Player of the Year. I don't understand that. Anyways, that's where this video is going to end. This video is very anticlimactic because nothing happened this year. Peace out.